So last week we got a look at the alleged Xperia Z3, Sony's flagship to follow up to the Z2, obviously. Now it looks like the device has already passed through the FCC certification process. The obviously LTE-enabled phone in question was approved by the FCC on Tuesday with the very sexy model number D6603, suggesting it could be in line for the next powerful Android handset throne. The FCC filing does confirm some typical fare, including things we already expect like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, GPS, NFC radios, IR blaster, and LTE connectivity. Its model number, though, that really stands out to make this unique. The Xperia Z1 was listed as the D5503, while the D2 was the D6503. The device just passed certification, carries the D6603 model number, which fits the pattern and points to an upcoming Xperia Z3 launch. I can now forget those model numbers that I spent a very long time trying to memorize. The Xperia Z3, in case you're wondering what it might have, they expect it to offer a faster Snapdragon 801 processor, 3 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal storage, 20.7 megapixel camera, which if you're thinking about it, it's not a giant improvement over the Z2, but hopefully it's going to support some new features we haven't seen yet. We're thinking though we might see it at the IFA trade show in Berlin coming this September, since it makes sense that Sony might announce it. And of course we're going to be there, so if they do, we will know right away, which means you will right away too. Waterproof, not waterproof, who knows? I think Sony's phones have really come a long way over the past year and a half, 2 years, so I'm really excited to see what the Z3 has to offer. Did you pick up an iPad Air because you wanted the biggest iPad available? I got some bad news for you. The folks at Economic Daily are saying we might see that rumored 12.9-inch iPad sooner than we think. The news outlet said Tuesday that Apple is planning to launch its just gigantic tablet by the end of the year. By comparison, Apple's iPad mini, in case you're wondering, has 7.9-inch display, while the larger iPad Air has a 9.7-inch screen. Apple's larger iPad's been rumored for a while. It's been a staple here on the show for probably close to a year. The details on it are still super foggy and a mystery. It's likely the device is going to pack some of the same features expected on the next-gen iPad mini and iPad Air, including the AA processor and Touch ID. Likewise, the tablet may take advantage of an iOS 8 feature that may allow users to run two applications side by side, which we have already been available on other operating systems like Windows and Samsung's custom Android software. In December of last year, the report also suggested Apple might be testing 2K and 4K displays. The larger 12.9-inch iPad, Apple does love to surprise a little bit. You can slap a 4K display on that thing, would be awesome, but enjoy it because the battery life will probably last like 4 seconds. The device, though, could potentially cannibalize sales, though, of Apple's MacBook Air, depending on how it's priced, because it's unlike any other iPads, the display would rival and exceed some of the MacBook Air models already. It might also serve as another way for Apple to cater to enterprise users, the education segment, and consumers that really want tablets with just larger displays that have been going to Android. Either way, though, I'm not putting much stock in this one. I don't think it's going to happen. I think a 12.9-inch iPad is in testing. It probably exists, where these rumors are coming from, but I think it'll be too expensive and way too impractical. I think we'll see, if anything, first a different aspect ratio on iPad, but I do not think we're going to see this one come to market. But heck, ask my wife. I've been wrong before. Let's stop the rumors for a quick sec to thank the peeps at lynda.com. We all want to be better at something. I wish that I could play an instrument. I wish I had any musical ability for that matter. Lynda.com offers thousands of super engaging, easy to follow video tutorials that are taught by just experts in the industry, so you can learn those things you've always wanted, like software, creative, and business skills. Membership starts just $25 per month, and it's online, so it's unlimited 24/7 access. New courses are added every week, and the courses keep pace with today's fast-changing technical and software skills, so you always learn what's new. Give it a shot. Try and better yourself. Visit lynda.com free for 7 days by visiting lynda.com/technobuffalo. That's lynda.com/technobuffalo. Let's stick with Apple here. The iWatch has been around for a while. The rumors have been sort of gone on the show for probably the past 2 years. But until earlier in the week, most reports suggested Apple was only working on one or maybe two different size iWatch devices for a single model with all the same 2.5-inch display. But now a report out of Taiwan is claiming Apple is actually building 3 different models. According to Economic Daily, Apple is building an iWatch with a 1.6-inch display, another one with a 1.8 display, and a third model with a 1.8-inch display made out of super indestructible sapphire. We're expected to see all 3 models during the third quarter of this year, so September to December, which is not that far away, according to supply chain sources that spoke to Economic Daily. The report differs crazy from the Reuters story last month, which suggested the final iWatch size will come in at 2.5 inches. Sapphire we've heard mentioned several times before, but Apple's Arizona factory that's reportedly building sapphire displays for both the iWatch and the upcoming iPhone 6 supposedly at a really strong premium, and they'd not be able to make enough to make both phone and watch, so probably just glass on the iWatch. Apple's iWatch is expected, according to other rumors, to make its debut in October, following the introduction of the 4.7-inch iPhone 6 and fingers crossed the 5.5-inch iPhone Air in September. One analyst recently said she suggests Apple will ship 60 million iWatch units during its first year if it's priced around $300. So I don't know, maybe go buy some of that cheaper Apple stock? What do you guys think about all these rumors? You got giant iPads and Z3s. I want to hear your thoughts on it. Leave the comments right here in my pants region, or where Lucy's laying, but you can't see her. Until next week, I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. See you guys next video. Bye-bye. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe right here to be the first ones to know whenever new videos get uploaded. We got a ton of stuff. We do phones, tablets, cars, anything that has to do with consumer electronics that has to be plugged in or uses batteries, we review.